This is where the action happens. Whew. It's tough to get up today. The truth is, these are both for me. Day 29 of getting up at 4 a.m. Gonna keep it up. Sun's just starting to come up. Let's step outside for a minute, take a peek. Wow, look at this. It's probably one of the best parts about getting up early. So, when I was like thinking about recording an album, I was probably like middle school, but here I was at 27 or 26 and still hadn't done it. So I don't remember exactly what like lit the spark, but anyhow I decided 2018 that I was gonna do it, like late 2018. And I already had like a handful of songs. I had kind of mapped out like what order they were gonna be in. Of course that changed. Then 2019 I got started, and it was a crazy experience. It took me way longer than I thought. I set out, I was like, all right, 3 months. I'm gonna record this album. It's gonna be all real instruments. It's gonna be a full band, and I'm just gonna figure it out. And needless to say, it took every last ounce of 12 months. And I probably still could have taken more time. And I wanted to get it out, so I just drew the line in the sand. And yeah, I went from there. Now, Burn All Your Chairs is the very last song on the album, but it's kind of, in a way, the song that started it all.
In the wake of the sun, or would you watch it die, and would you turn in fear, would you run? Or would you realize that the real price might be passing you by?
It wasn't the first one that I wrote out of the lot, but it was initially what I was actually going to call the album before I decided to make it a self-titled album. It's just about basically realizing I wasn't living out what I wanted to do, making excuses, letting a million things distract me, trying to do too much, trying to do what other people wanted me to do, make money, start a business, great pursuits.
From the problems that you face here today.
At the end of the day, I was basically not spending time on my craft and things that I dream of doing. For the whole album, I really wanted like a full rock band kind of sound. Organic, real instruments. I wanted horns, I wanted strings. I wanted it to sound big. And the first half is really horns heavy, and the second half is like strings heavy for a few songs, and then I kind of tie it all together at the end with strings, horns, the whole works. And that's kind of where Burn All the Chairs ended up, bringing everything together. So yeah, Burn All the Chairs is essentially about that. It's about getting off my ass and getting rid of all the distractions in my life and getting out there and doing what you aspire to do.